Hello guys, today I wanted to show you guys how to properly use your AirPods with an Android device. I'm going to show you the perfect app to use to get the same functionality, battery, percentage, and more like you would from an actual iPhone. So, I've gotten these second gen AirPods and I like them, but I really need an app for them. I've been using one for almost a year now and I'm here to show you my thoughts. It's called AndroPods and it's shockingly similar to an iPhone. It displays the AirPods when you open them, it displays battery in the notification center, and the app gives you access to some touch controls. Let me show you how to set it up. Okay, let's look at the app now. So, as you can see, we're on my home screen. We're going to open up my utilities folder, and we have AndroPods here. This can be downloaded from most stores like the Google Play Store. Let's open it up. I'll show you what it does. Okay, we got a bunch of options here, right? But it might seem a little confusing at first. I'll break it down for you. So first up here, we've got our model, and this actually ties in with this pop-up window down here. So this model number is to tell the app which AirPods you're using. So for example, if I'm using AirPods Gen 1 and 2, this pop-up window will show up whenever I connect them, and it's the correct image. However, if I had AirPods Pro, for example, and I chose, we'll do Powerbeats Pro. I open it now, and it should show up with the Powerbeats Pro. Yeah, as you can see right there. Change that back so it stays the correct one. Now let's go down to the notifications. So, this as notification works pretty well. It's pretty reliable. As you can see in my notification center, it shows an AndroPods notification, which displays my power level of my AirPods at 85%. This is accurate. Nice. Pop-up window I just told you about. Now let's go on to the voice assistants. If you use a voice assistant like Gemini or Bixby, for example, you can use this to open it in 2 taps from your AirPods. Works pretty well. Phone calls, 4 clicks, you can answer them. For ear detection, suspend and resume. I will not lie, these are pretty spotty on Android, but it's always an option if you want it. And then I'm using Pro, which gives me access to all these options after Voice Assistant. So, I think that's the whole app. Now, overall, do I think this is worth it? I think personally, if you don't have an iOS device, but you still have AirPods and you want to use them on Android, I think this is perfectly usable. I couldn't really think of any issue or reason why you wouldn't do this unless you're low on storage. So I think it's a very valuable app for a lot of those reasons inside the app. It's pretty helpful. There's really no reason not to use it, so personally, I would recommend it 100%. If you don't want to use it, there's alternatives like CA pods, but those are a little more techy and you gotta fiddle with those ones a little bit more. This one is perfect for the average Joe like me. However, this wouldn't be an honest review if I wasn't gonna point out any of the faults of this app. Of course, it is a feature, but the suspend and resume playback features don't always work very reliably. Sometimes they don't work at all, sometimes they kind of work. The voice assistant, I don't use it very often. I don't think it's worth it for me personally. And the pop-up window, my favorite feature of the app, it doesn't always show up. So that is a little bit of an issue. The notification still turns on so you can check your battery, but if you really don't like a finicky app, this might not be for you. I think that's about all I want to say in this video, so if you enjoyed it, make sure to let me know down in the comments below. Maybe like, if you really want to, subscribe, but obviously you don't have to. I might make more content like this, but it's pretty experimental, so thank you for watching so much. Have a good day.